Every time I drop something about AI or editing tools, you guys go wild. And honestly, I get it. Because if you're still editing like it's 2010, you're definitely missing out. Remember when some companies thought the internet was just a fad? Yeah, those companies didn't age very well. We are seeing that exact same energy happening right now with AI for creators. Editing isn't just about cutting in professional software anymore. It's about combining your human instincts as an editor with AI that does the heavy lifting. This lets you make way more content and do it much faster. So, I've been trying a bunch of new tools lately. Some of them let you conjure up entire videos from simple text prompts, which is honestly wild and kind of fun for short experiments. But here's the thing, if your channel is built on long-form content like podcasts, live streams, or interviews, that's not really what you need. What you really need is something that can find the gold in that hour-long chaos and turn it into dozens of snackable clips. That's exactly where Vizard comes in, and I really want to show you why it's become my go-to. First off, Vizard doesn't try to replace you as the creator. Instead, it helps you plug the gaps that usually take forever, finding the best moments, cutting them cleanly, and packaging them into ready-to-post clips. The core idea is simple but powerful: auto-edit viral clips. You feed it a long video, and the AI automatically identifies moments that are likely to perform well on social platforms. It looks for spikes in emotion, laugh reactions, topic shifts, and even specific visual cues. So instead of scrubbing for an hour to find a 30-second gem, Vizard hands you a stack of options in minutes. And the best part is that it isn't random. The AI actually learns from what performs. The more you use it and the more you publish, the smarter it gets about what kind of clips actually hit. For creators who post every day or a few times a week, that is a total game changer. You don't need to be an editing wizard to get viral clips out fast. Next up, auto-schedule, which I think is totally underrated. You tell the AI how often you want to post, say 3 shorts a week, and Vizard schedules them automatically. You can set windows like weekdays at noon or evenings, and the platform will drip the clips out over time. No more manual uploads, no more forgetting to post that one clip you thought was great. It's basically like having a social media assistant that never sleeps. Then there's the content calendar. If you're juggling multiple channels, series, or guests, this is where everything comes together. You can plan, preview, tweak, and publish clips across socials from one single place. Need to move a post because of a sponsor or a breaking news moment? Just drag it in the calendar and Vizard will reschedule everything for you. It keeps your pipeline sane, which is priceless when you're running a channel at scale. Let me walk you through a typical flow, because this is where the "but how" questions die down. You upload a long video, like a 1-hour interview, and Vizard scans it, then spits out a list of candidate clips. Each clip has a suggested thumbnail, a caption idea, and a performance score. You click through, make quick trims, adjust intros or endings if needed, and pick which ones to keep. Want some clips to be longer or formatted for vertical instead of horizontal? Vizard handles that automatically. It reframes and crops while keeping the important subject in frame. And the best part, you can batch export everything or set the clips to publish on a schedule. That means you can upload one interview and leave with a month's worth of shorts ready to go. If you're trying to grow on social platforms, that consistency is everything. Okay, let's talk about how Vizard stacks up against other tools. There are AI platforms that generate full AI-driven videos from scratch, and that's cool. They're great for concept testing and for creators who want stylized short content, but they often feel detached from your actual brand voice, and they rarely help you repurpose long-form content efficiently. Some tools charge a ton for advanced features or limit how much you can publish. Others are amazing at one thing, like text to video, but don't give you a social calendar or scheduling. Vizard's sweet spot is repurposing and distribution. It's built for creators who already have long-form material and want to scale their presence without burning out. Where some platforms overpromise on creation, Vizard underpromises and overdelivers on making your existing content work harder. Also, a quick note about cost and usability. Some high-end solutions come with steep price tags or complicated setups. Vizard's interface is straightforward. Drop your file, choose preferences, and the AI does the rest. You can get impressive results without being a pro editor or spending hours learning a complex tool. One feature people don't talk about enough is customization. Vizard gives you guardrails, but not chains. Want to keep the raw energy and jump cuts like a podcast highlight? Done. Prefer a cleaner cinematic cut for your clips? Also doable. You're not forced into a single style, and if you want to tweak captions, thumbnails, or timing, it's all editable inside the workflow. Let me share a quick example from my own workflow. I had an hour-long live stream where the chat went wild for about 5 minutes. Instead of slicing and exporting manually, I uploaded the whole stream to Vizard. In under 10 minutes, it surfaced 3 highlight clips, each with suggested titles and thumbnails. I picked 2, tweaked a caption, scheduled them out over the next week, and bam, I saw more views than a standard upload would have gotten. That kind of leverage is what makes Vizard worth the time. Another practical thing: subtitles and captioning. Vizard auto-generates captions for clips, and they're surprisingly accurate. You can edit them if needed, but for most clips they're spot on. That saves hours, especially if you're uploading across platforms that require captions. One caveat I want to be honest about: no AI is perfect. Sometimes the suggested clip might miss the nuance you want, or the thumbnail AI picks something that's not ideal. But Vizard's workflow makes fixes quick. The advantage is that these exceptions are rare enough that the overall time saved dwarfs the occasional tweak. Also, for teams and creators working with partners, the calendar and multi-user features are super helpful. You can assign clips, leave notes, and approve posts without juggling a dozen files and DMs. If you're working solo, it keeps things organized. If you have a small team, it keeps everyone aligned. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm shoving a product down your throat. The truth is, tools are tools, not a replacement for creativity. What Vizard does is give creators the bandwidth to experiment more. Instead of spending all day editing one perfect clip, you can test different hooks, thumbnails, and formats across platforms. The data tells you what works, and you double down on that. If you're curious and want to try it out, Vizard has a free tier that lets you test the core features. Honestly, the best way to see if it fits your workflow is to throw one long video at it and see what comes back. If you're a podcaster, a streamer, or someone who records talks regularly, you'll see the value pretty fast. So yeah, AI tools that generate entire videos from scratch are fun, and they're part of the future. But if your goal is to get more mileage out of the content you already create, and to be consistent on socials without burning out, Vizard is the practical, no-nonsense solution. It picks your best moments, packages them up, and helps you get them out there on a schedule. That's the kind of evolution that doesn't leave creators behind. Alright, that's my 2 cents. If you've got long videos collecting dust in your drive, give Vizard a spin and see how many clips it can pull out. I bet you'll be surprised how much low-hanging fruit you've been sitting on. Thanks for watching, and drop a comment if you want me to do a walkthrough where I upload a raw 1-hour file and show you the entire process live.